Welcome back to another edition of My Speaking Podcast. This is your boy Mike, aka Booby, aka Reese's Pieces, or aka Choke Yourself.
Yeah, this your boy Darkwing Daryl, Gorilla Gant, Solomon Grundy Gant, whatever you want to call me. You know what I'm saying? I got all the AKAs, you know.
We coming back 2024 harder and better than ever.
That's what we coming on with?
That's what you want.
Yeah, man, that Junior, man, Mom used to say. Mom used to tell you all the time, man. Make sure y'all watch My Speaking Podcast, you know. 2024. Oh, yeah. That's what you said, man. Y'all boys gonna be something. Rock with us. Vibe with us. We giving this to you each and every other day of the week. Make it laugh, make it cry sometimes, make it have fun. Rock with us. You gotta do the stink face when this come on. Yeah.
Man. So what we about to say and talk about we're gonna talk about a few things.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're gonna talk about actually is before we even get started, we're gonna give y'all a slogan. We may not always be right, we may not always be wrong.
But you're always gonna get our modest opinion what we're speaking on.
And so on that note, we're gonna actually go ahead and start this episode. But before we get started, we got something kind of on a serious note that we wanted to put out there. Over the holidays, I told you we was helping the family out for Thanksgiving, and we actually doubled back, and then we went and helped them out around Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
And the mom finally came out and asked me. She just asked me because she's a sweet lady with 4 kids, ages 10, 7, 5, and 8-month-old. And she said, "Mike, can you get on your podcast and please help my family out because my daughter needs help. She's the only one in the United States, and I'm going to say that again, she's the only one in the United States of this condition. So they done been in 18 different states. They're trying to find anybody who can help them out.
Mm-hmm.
The little girl, she's ball of joy when I go over there and see her. Mm-hmm. But
the mom name is Miriam Soko, S-O-K-O. The daughter name is, I guess it's Ica, A-I-C-H-A, Soko. Mm-hmm. Like my boy Mike said, she's the only one person in the United States with this condition. Condition is called congenital urogenital sinus. It's in the female. Congenital urogenital sinus in the female.
So basically with her, the daughter cannot have surgery until she's 15 years old. So just imagine she's only 5. So we just putting it out there with this platform. If anybody know of anybody who can help this family out, please reach us at our My Speaking Podcast email address, and we'll put that on there when we upload our episode.
Yeah, it's going to be in the description. We're also going to have the article in the description too, so y'all can go ahead and check that out. You can have a link for the article in the description, so y'all can go ahead and click on it and read the article for yourselves.
So we wanted to start off with that. Like I say, she asked for my help, and anybody know me personally, I'm gonna try to help you out best I can. So I told her I will put it out there and on this platform, and hopefully, who knows who sees this in the world, who can reach out and help this individual out. So on that note, we're gonna talk about the NFL ended today. So I think pretty much all the teams in the AFC, if I'm not mistaken, are locked in except Buffalo, and they're playing as we speak. Mm-hmm. Buffalo has to win to get in. But Pittsburgh got in via Jacksonville got beat
lost
by Tennessee. Saturday night, let's go back. And I'm going to give them flowers. Houston Texans with a rookie quarterback and a rookie coach. And I'm going to give them their props.
Oh, yeah.
They made the playoffs, and they won the division. So
definitely rookie of the year.
Yeah, I mean, he hands down. C.J. Stroud done won that already. So get them their love. And like I say, it's hard enough for a rookie coach and a rookie quarterback to make it to the playoffs their first year.
And he threw for 4,000 yards. I saw he passed Cam.
The first play of the game Saturday night was 75-yard bomb touchdown. So I'm gonna give them their flowers. I'm also gonna give flowers to Mike Tomlin. 17 years with the Steelers, never had a losing record. Never had a losing record, and they made the playoffs.
Yep.
So I've been hearing so many people on social media saying, "Oh, Mike Tomlin's time is up," this, that, and the other. If you're a Steelers fan or not, which I'm not a Steelers fan, but you still got to get his man his credit, what's credit due. To not have a losing season You know how many franchises out there want to go 17 straight years without even having a losing record? I mean, that's why I guess they kind of spoiled in Pittsburgh. But guess what? This man, he can take a team. He know how to galvanize his players.
Leadership.
They around him. He understand them. So, man, listen, kudos to them. But T.J. Watt did get hurt, and then I watched today.
Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, but I watched today. T.J. Watt, his brother J.J.
Second.
Yeah, he said he had a second sprain MCL.
Second grade sprain MCL. Yeah.
So that means he won't be playing round one.
Yeah, they need about 2 weeks rest.
So that means Pittsburgh might have to play without their best defensive player on the field. Period. So that's gonna be hard enough. But some other games that has playoff implications was the Carolina Panthers got beat by Tampa Bay 9-0. So
Eagles getting
Tampa Bay, if I'm not mistaken, they won the division.
Yeah, they won the division. This is their third straight division.
And the Saints, the Saints got eliminated when Green Bay beat Chicago in 79.
Yeah.
So that means Green Bay got in. So let's go ahead and recap. Tampa Bay won the division.
Yep.
NFC South. Cowboys won that NFC East because the Eagles had an embarrassing loss. They started taking all their starters out. I told people I see them one and done.
You think so?
Yeah, they done lost to me. They were hot as firecracker at the beginning of the season. But at the beginning of the season when they won a lot of games, look at the games they won. They wasn't convincing. They were winning games with like 2-3 here. They don't look like the same team from last year. It's hard to come back, repeat, and come back the next year and look the same. Last year they were dominant. This year they were winning games. They was, everybody winning, but you still ain't look dominant. So Dallas did what they had to do. They went down to Washington and beat them.
Yep.
They said Ron Rivera probably was his last game today.
Definitely last game.
So Dallas won the division.
What about
And then so Tampa Bay won our division, the South. Cowboys won the East. San Fran is number 1 seed. They won the West.
Yep.
And who was the other NFC? Detroit won the division. So let's give them. So the NFC side is set. Buffalo, like I said, is still playing right now. Cleveland is the 5th seed. I see that already.
Yeah.
I think Steelers got the 7th. Yeah, so they didn't play nobody. Steelers got the 7th seed. Kansas City didn't play nobody today, but even though Kansas City won, they won their division.
They're looking kind of suspect.
Yeah, they really do. They listen. I'm just being honest. To me, from looking at it from afar, right now where we stand, it's like a collision course. It's like Baltimore and San Fran is going to meet the Super Bowl. So? That's what it looks like on paper. Like I say, the only team I think can give Baltimore any kind of problems in that side will be, and I'm gonna just say it, and I'm gonna be counting. Cleveland got a hell of a defense.
They got defense, man.
And plus Cleveland know them. Pittsburgh, by J.J. Watt not being there. Now don't get me wrong, Pittsburgh has got hot with that Mason Rudolph. Yeah. He's got hot. They look like a well-oiled machine at the right time. Sometimes you can peak at the right time. Pittsburgh might have reached their peak at the right time.
All I knew our Giants when they beat.
Exactly.
So the Patriots for the Super Bowl.
It's really not how you start the year; it's how you end the year. And then if you hot going in like Philadelphia going in backward, they stumbling in there.
What you mean they coming out the window? They going out the window?
Yeah, like you breaking out of you crawl out of the house and you step that one leg out and you look back and you look. That's what they look like. They don't look good, man. So, but like I say, playoff time is a different animal. It starts next Saturday. 2 games next Saturday. 1 at 4, 1 at 8 o'clock. So this is where all the meat and potatoes happen. Let's go ahead and put it out there also.
What you gonna put out?
The Panthers season finally came to an end. Thank God. To lose both your games and you didn't score the last 2 games, they didn't even score.
Hey man, this the first time in about since 2018 that a team lost back to back like that
without scoring.
Last team that done that was the Cleveland Browns.
Now the reason they didn't score against Jacksonville last week because the field goal kicker got hurt pregame. So I know they would have at least made up a couple. But no matter how you look at it, slice it. No matter how you look at it, they got a goose egg on the end of them scores. And today, and this is a car. I watched the game today. This is a
every time they seem to have something going.
But this is how I knew the season. They had to play today to show you how the season went. Bryce Young broke the pocket, threw the ball to DJ Chalk. So he pretty much did a scramble mode, threw the ball to DJ Chalk. DJ Chalk caught the ball at 20-yard line, ran down the sideline. But my man, the safety, what's
his name? He called him at the end, and
he went over there and hit him at the 1-yard line, knocked the ball out, and went in the end zone. Tampa Bay recovered the ball. I looked at myself, I'm saying, this is how the season went. You got to score
even when remember Madu, Blackshear broke off a run.
Yeah, Terrence Marshall did, and that's something you learn in training camp.
Well, you're not even lining up, bro.
Yeah, and that go to show. I know he gonna be here. Yeah, you can't even line up right. Blackshear ran the ball like you say. He broke for like 30-something yards touchdown. No illegal formation. Bring it back.
He ain't even line up.
I'm saying to myself like you can't make this up. It's almost like a comical. It's like Three Stooges or something. You watching them play because they might make one good play here and they're gonna make 9 plays back.
It's the Benny Hill show, man.
It's definitely Benny Hill.
Yeah,
but like I say, so that right there is today, if you saw that play, them 2 plays, like you said, my partner said, them 2 plays right there, you saw the Panthers, that was 14 points. They would have won the game. But guess what? When you lose, when you're a loser, when you got a loser mentality, you lose game like that because winners know how to win. They can come out of that. Losers find a way to lose a game.
Exactly.
And the Panthers been, like I say, the only thing I can say to the Panthers fans or supporters who still out there,
hey, man,
I just hope and pray. Only thing you can do is get on your knees and pray that Tepper get the right coach this time.
Man, you see Tepper was out on the field, man, shaking Bryce's hand.
Yeah, hey, listen, I hope Tepper can get a coach this time, get out the way. And let players do they because general manager.
He can't do it.
General manager, he's fired.
He can't do it. You know why? You can look at him in
his demeanor. His demeanor. But see, he make his money like we said on a hedge fund. This ain't hedge funding.
Nah, man.
You losing money.
He one of them dudes like when you out there working in your yard, they always out there looking
behind you, over the top of your shoulder. You digging in the ditch.
They call the overseer. He overseeing.
So guess what? You digging in the ditch. You like, hey man, you want to grab one of them holes and dig one in the ditch with me? Why you looking at me? I'm not a nigga. Or you got a whole.
Hey, David Tepper, the overseer.
Yeah,
man.
Hey, he definitely looking over your shoulder. You over there digging like this, looking back. Hey man, what's wrong with you?
Man, you already know how to dig a ditch, man.
Listen, man,
man.
He just.
You know what he said?
What?
You know what it remind me of, man?
What that?
Like, man, yeah, man. Hey, boss need to just done by sundown, man.
Hey,
this needed to be dug by sundown. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, boss, he ain't swinging his pick. He ain't swinging his pick over here. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch out for you, New Yorkers."
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how the NFL going. So man, like I say,
I ain't nice like boss.
So what's gonna happen is next week playoffs start, and for the Cowboy fans, let me put this out there. A disclaimer. I'm gonna put it out there already. When y'all win, y'all go to social media, y'all clap,
blow it up,
this,
man.
that, and the other. They won today 38-10 over Washington.
Yeah, with social media.
They and the Eagles lost too. Yeah, we winning this, we winning that, doing this and doing that. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now on my speaking podcast.
Take it with a grain of salt.
I'm gonna tell you right now on my speaking podcast. Today is the 7th. If y'all lose in the first and second round, I'm coming for all y'all. I'm coming for your head. Cause tell you what, y'all don't know how to win humbly. Y'all got to say every time you win, you got to brag and boast. Listen, y'all ain't even got to the NFC Championship game since y'all went to the Super Bowl in 93, 94, I think. So man, listen, please quit missing me with this.
Stop resting your laurels on the past championship.
We got 5. Okay, you got 5. Stop it.
How long ago that was?
92. Man, I was in high school.
What was the last one they won? What year?
93, 94, I think. If I'm mistaken, 93, 94, I think. If I'm not mistaken now.
They probably could have.
Because I was in high school when they won the last one.
I don't know. I had to look that up, man.
Yeah, because but come on, man. It might be 95. It might be 95 when Dion got there because they won back to back. They won back to back against Buffalo. Then they skipped a year. Then they beat Pittsburgh because O'Donnell threw the interception.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it might be 95 they won.
Okay.
It might be the last time they won. But it's 2023. I mean 2024. I'm sorry.
It's about 20 years now.
No.
You said 94.
95. 95. That's 30 years.
30 years, 28 years?
Yeah, this is 2024. That was 95 they won. That's 29 years. Almost 30 years since they won one.
30?
30. A 30 piece.
Like I say, so. They doing wet lemon pepper or dry?
Nah, they getting dry rub. That's a dry rub. They ain't got nothing wet on them more. That's straight dry rub.
They're doing like them. They're doing Texas brisket. What?
They ain't even getting the oxtail. You know, you put oxtail and you put that coon, you get all that juice.
Yeah, that's why they getting coon.
They ain't getting no juice. They getting that raw.
That good coon meat, man. You know that good coon. But anyway, let's go ahead, man.
Hey, and we gonna tap on this NBA for a few, man. NBA season. Boy, since LeBron done won that in-season tournament, boy, they starting to have the reports coming out say Darvin Ham tinkering with the lineup too much and LeBron not happy.
He tinkering? What do you mean tinkering like you do an old school car?
Hey, yeah, he tinkering. Like I was doing on my car, tinkering my car. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man, can't work on this car every day, man.
Hey, listen, I'm tinkering my car. Listen.
Hey, tinkering, man.
Put so many sensors on there, switches.
Man, stop tinkering with the Lakers, man. Do what you need to do, man. You get a brand new motor.
Hey, Nate, man, appreciate you, Nate, trying to help me work on my car, man.
Get a brand new motor or what?
Ooh, I need everything, man. I done broke that motor down. It's like it's gonna be a brand new car to get through. But anyway, the Lakers tinkering, how I was tinkering with my car this weekend. And Darvin Ham, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this from afar.
Go ahead, man.
You keep tinkering with that team, y'all keep losing. If LeBron don't like it, he gonna be in that general manager ear.
What he gonna be?
And, yeah, Rob Pelinka. You be looking for unemployment. You be unemployed before the end of this year. LeBron gets what he want. So listen, and what's so crazy? They look good getting to the in-season tournament. They look good. Now all of a sudden they getting blasted. They getting blasted. I mean, they getting blasted.
I don't know why, man. Why they getting blasted, man?
Oh, LeBron might be tired.
They ain't LeBron.
What is it? Andy Davis?
Yeah. Well, anyway, they need to hit the egg. And another team that's looking bad too. There's a lot of questions that Milwaukee Bucks, man. They said Giannis, hey, man, he upset, man. Keep losing, man. You don't like that.
Yeah, 48 the other night, they still lost.
Yeah, he lost, man. You don't like that.
He got it. And what's so crazy about it, you get Dame Lillard over there. Now, I don't know what's going on. After so many games, you should say, okay, y'all should have some kind of chemistry by now. I thought that by Dame going over there, that they were gonna be like explosive. You want to make stop them.
We should learn by now, bro. It don't matter what when you start putting all these guys together, it don't work like that, man. It don't work like that.
But also, they have age.
That's the key.
They're not. See, Dame Lillard not 28, 12 years. He's 34, 35 years old. Listen, them boys, they on their listen.
They on the back
for all the time. They always say ain't never lost. And Dame, I'm not saying Dame still got game. He
still got game,
but it's just that Chris Middleton look a shell of himself.
He look old.
Robert Lopez, he ain't. I mean, you can score Milwaukee like it ain't nothing.
Like it ain't nothing, man.
I mean, my God.
Like you walking down to your grandma's house, yeah, man, cut through the pad right down there, man.
Listen, ain't nobody in front of the paint.
You gonna cut through the pad? You know, hey man, you go to grandma's house, yeah, cut through that pad right there.
I'm telling you,
they
man,
already know where to go.
They can't stop a nosebleed.
Yeah, see that pad right down there?
Yeah, but they can't stop it.
They ain't trying to stop, man. NBA ain't about no defense.
So,
man.
I mean, still to me, the best team in the NBA by far this year than Boston. I don't think Boston lost their own game yet.
They're balling.
But I'm going to tell you the team that's...
Oh, another one looking good.
Oh, hey, but...
The Clippers.
Well, they should without... But I'm going to tell you another team that's looking real good.
Who?
Them Indiana Pacers. That Tyrese Halliburton. If I had to put my money right now...
There's a problem.
I had to put my money right now who's the in-season MVP of the league right now.
Halliburton, no doubt.
It'd be Tyrese Halliburton and it'd be Shea Gilgeous-Alexander because Oklahoma City's they are no pushover neither. I knew they were going to be good this year.
Halliburton is balling. And this is the first time he scored in double-digit assists. He had 7 assists the last game.
But I saw him the other day on the interview with Kevin Garnett. He did an interview with Kevin Garnett. He said he used to sit back and watch the young Stephs and all them, and he said he played in the USA tournament. And who's the man on that team? I'm trying to think. Is he in the NBA now? And he was like somebody that threw in like the 11th, 12th man. He basically was saying like he balled out in the USA tournament. He's like, if I can do this here, I can do this when I get to college. He started working on his game. And Kevin Garnett said, I can see you putting in that work.
No, but you see what he did with your boy Wally Zerbiak,
huh?
Wally Zerbiak.
What about
he announced it now. Wally Zerbiak said he'll want to be All-Star.
Who?
Tyrese Halliburton.
Who was Wally? Who was he?
Preached Minnesota.
But I'm saying, who is he announcer for? Minnesota?
I forgot. I think so. Yeah. And that night, Halliburton went off and he looked at him, went down the court and looked at him.
No, I ain't see that.
Wally Zerbiak.
And see, this would get me.
Wally Zerbiak.
This would get me. You had a serviceable career at best. And you want to see him talk junk about somebody else.
So he'll want to be All-Star.
Now I get the NBA players like us, we just have an opinion because we sit back as fans.
Yeah, fans. Yeah.
But when you play, I understand Wally played. He was in the NBA, so he can have that. Just like how Cam had this conversation. You can say that.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
But listen, let's be real. Wiley's career wasn't even half. This boy ain't even. This is third or fourth year. Wiley's career wasn't even nothing like this. So how can you sit and hate on this man's game?
Yeah, man. Tyrese Halliburton, real.
And he got an unorthodox shot, but guess what? It go in.
And even when his shot ain't going in, he know how to get everybody else
involved. The way I look at him, I'm gonna just plug it in. The way I look at him, what draft he came out of with LaMelo and them, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? Indiana got a lot of average players over there. Halliburton just make
yeah.
So this is what I'm looking for. LaMelo.
They got who they got? They got
Buddy Hill.
Buddy Hill.
They still got Miles Turner.
Miles Turner balling out since
what's the kid from Arizona?
The forward that be
jump out the gym. Oh, I forgot his name. But they got a lot. They got like a lot of.
He made them better.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you take Tyrese Halliburton team,
they'll be right here. They'll be right there. Yeah.
He pushed them up here.
They up there.
So this is what I'm saying about LaMelo.
Same.
LaMelo got the same kind of thing. So you can't tell me Charlotte. You can't tell me on our roster ain't better than. If you look at take Melo and take Halliburton off, right? Mm-hmm. Take off each team. Who got a better roster? Would you say Indiana or would you say Charlotte?
They're kind of like even kill probably.
Okay, so that you're making my point.
Yeah.
So that means Tyrese is making this team better.
That's
and he's available.
That's the definition of an all-star.
And he's available.
Mm-hmm.
Now don't get me wrong, Melo had a stretch this year. He had 8-9 games where he was hitting 30-something points. But guess what?
You, man. Melo, when he got that big contract, I already knew what time it was, bro. When he got that max, I said, boy, they done messed up.
Tyrese got it too, and Edwards. They all got it.
Tyrese.
The only one who didn't get it was Wiseman. Wiseman, he's like a journey. He's over in Detroit now. Yeah. But all three of them got it.
But man, look.
And Edwards playing ball, but Edwards still ain't at the level that.
Anthony Edwards going to step his game up.
No.
I ain't gonna even front about that.
Okay, between them three, between Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, and LaMelo, it's got to be.
Those two, Tyrese,
Halliburton. It's got to be Halliburton and Edwards.
Right,
there's not a big gap between them. Don't get me twisted now. Mm-hmm. And then Melo down here for me.
Anthony Edwards when it was the Olympic team.
He was balling over there.
He was balling over there.
But like I say, it just Tyrese Halliburton.
Like a switch winning on.
But a lot of people with Anthony Edwards knew that he had, even in college that one year, his body was NBA ready. But could he translate it? And now he done figured it out. Yep. Listen, he done put in that work. Tyrese put in that work.
Man, you see that move? I saw him the other night. Man, he did a move on who they played?
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, man, that mother did a step back on. He said, back. They were like, oh my God.
Hey, I mean, he got that in his game.
Who was announcing that game? It was what's my man with the bald head?
Reggie Miller?
No, the other dude. The one that be over there with Kendrick Perkins them on
Oh, you talking about
oh, what's my man name? He played with LeBron.
Oh, you talking about jump out the gym? You talking about played in Arizona?
Yep. Oh, what's his name, bro?
Golly. I can see him. But
he was announcing that game. They was like, oh my God, did you see the move, Anthony Edwards? Man, Anthony Edwards, he left that cat most about 10 feet away, bro. Shot a three.
Richard Jefferson
said, oh my, man, he did that move. He did, bam. He put 1-2, and he stepped back, and he popped back again. Tray ball. I said,
like I say, so the NBA is in the next month, February, will be the All-Star break. So right now, but Charlotte Hornets just about like the Panthers. Ain't nothing to talk about.
You might well go ahead and turn the page on that.
Yeah, so I mean, they ain't want to be 7 games.
Who?
Hornets.
Brandon Miller, looking good.
Yeah, but I mean,
everything else is
availability is the Hornets. They always all of them hurt, man. I ain't never seen a team. You got 4 starters out right now at one time, and these cats.
Rozier be hurt all the time.
No, Rozier be here.
He been hurt the last time.
No, he was sick. He was sick. Oh, he missed games early in the year with an ankle.
Yeah,
but he came back though. But Melo stay hurt. Melo been hurt twice this year.
If it's not Rozier,
and Haywood already hurt.
Yeah, it's
so when they stay hurt, man. And
Mark Williams,
he been out almost a whole month.
Yeah, they always stay hurt.
So I'm like, it's just that ain't nothing to talk about that. But let's go ahead and get to something we really don't touch on much.
What?
Let's go ahead and touch on this. And that was the sports segment of it, man. Let's talk about Katt Williams, man.
Is that what we talking about, right?
Let's talk about the Katt Williams situation. How you feel? I mean, how you feel about the whole situation? Is it something that should be said, or he hold on to grudge, or what is it?
I mean, just like you said before, like I say, if somebody does something to you, you can't control how they want to tell their story, you know, or how they've been, you know, how they've been hurt or stuff like that. So he just telling from his perspective of what happened to him during his career and stuff like that. Now, we ain't been in those rooms, you know what I'm saying? We ain't been there, so like I said, it's always, you know, two sides of every story, three sides of every story. You know, Katt side, the other comedian side, and there's the truth, you know what I'm saying? So.
But that cat going in, man. He
talking
about everybody.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's a lot
and
of
then
truth
you see the internet started coming up. You start seeing Katt Williams.
Start bringing
he said
back
Cedric stole his
the material. Yeah, when he was riding
in the Kings of Comedy.
Real loud. Yep.
And then the what's the Bombalicious?
Bombalicious.
That was on the TV show.
Yeah, Designing Women. I used to watch that back in the day.
And Cedric Entertainer. So I'm like saying to myself like.
But you know what? To be honest with you, a lot of the comedians steal a lot of people's jokes.
But I look at it like this. I feel like if you could take something like the Bombalicious thing,
and just
if you could take it and you could take it off something and make it better. Because like I say, if anybody watched Designing Women, which I might have watched it a few times. But I'm saying, so if you didn't, that was in the 80s.
And I remember that show. I remember that actual one.
And so I'm saying to myself, when that came up, I'm like, but now the part that I do believe the most.
What?
Is I've been hearing that, you know, Steve Harvey called about Cedric and
everybody know that. About
Bernie Mac on Ocean 11 was saying I should be plugged in.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to myself like, dog, I mean like.
Yeah, everybody know that.
I mean, really? Mm-hmm. I don't feel like, I mean, you know, that's just sad. And then to see the Bernie die, then it's like, you know, hopefully y'all hopefully y'all got together and squashed that beef. But come on, man, I'm like.
But then you know what I'm saying? They say. A lot of this stuff, man, comics are just like professional football players or basketball players. It's competitive, you know what I'm saying? Because see, back in the day, they wasn't seen there was a lot of way to get to the bag. You know, back in the day, what the main venues you had? You had like Comic View, you know, maybe you had like some other little, you know, what's the Def Comedy Jam?
Those were like the bigger ones in the early 90s.
So yeah. To where you can really start, then they would hit the little comedy clubs or what they call a little chitlin circuit and things like that.
But basically what Katt is saying is they got cliques.
Yeah.
They in circles.
Mm-hmm.
So he said Steve, Sid, Ricky Smiley, Kevin Hart, and all them. So, you know, Kevin clapped back the other night when they were watching the game. Him and the Plastic Cup Boy were talking about Katt Williams. Faison Love talked about, and that's the only thing I was like, I'm saying, was Faison Love a comedian? That's the only thing about it. I'm like, yo, so I mean, you know, and like I said, Katt Williams, he got 12 specials. Yeah. He got 12 specials, period. So, I mean, I just feel like it just look like any other human being. When somebody hurt and he's been done wrong, he's just trying to put his side out there. Like I say, everything he's saying, because now Ice Cube came back and said, he said, now, Katt Williams said something about a rape scene.
Yeah, but he said it wasn't.
And Ice Cube said, listen, people know me. That's the only thing that I can. That what wasn't even true. But he said Katt Williams. He said Ricky Smiley was supposed to be Money Mike.
He did audition for Money Mike.
But he said when Katt Williams can't do his audition, they're like, nah, that's Money Mike.
That happens at the auditions all the time.
And they said, and Ice Cube said himself, a lot of that stuff was ad lib. That Katt Williams changed a lot of that stuff. So that's how talented Katt Williams is.
And even Katt Williams said it too. He's man, I do my own stuff. I try to write my stuff and I ad lib. And I'm a thespian, I'm an actor. I really go in and change the roles and stuff like
he
that.
said a lot of the time when they was on next Friday, Friday after next, when they was doing it, all the comedians, when they had their part, they would go out there and rehearse without anybody telling them, without even anybody around them. So really, he takes it seriously. So, but like I say, one thing I can say about Katt Williams, I'm gonna be honest, when he get on a movie or a TV show,
you know him, he stand out.
He gon' just like the My Wife and Kids episode. He make that was hilarious. Mike Love.
Even when he did what's the thing, the ATL one when he played the Alligator Man, he won an Emmy for that.
Who?
He played. Remember the show? It was on Netflix called ATL. What's my man named Donald?
I ain't never seen that.
Oh man,
Donald Faison?
No, Donald. What's my
I ain't never seen that.
Oh man, ATL was real big.
I thought you were talking about the movie ATL.
No, it was called. Damn, what's it called?
You saw ATL. I thought you were talking about the movie.
What's the name? I forgot to think.
That's where the guy, you know, the guy that's on the new thing now, the movie that you said you wasn't gonna watch, that the Book of Clarence.
Mm-hmm.
He was starred in that too. That series.
Nah,
It was a series on Netflix.
No, I ain't never seen
You
it.
have to watch that, man.
And then she's like First Sunday.
Yeah.
Every time, it's like to me when Katt Williams be on something, if you really think about it, just sit back and think about it. Anytime he in a movie or anytime on TV, he
shines bright.
Yeah, he bigger. He just
It is what
he
it
make
is.
the movie like the First Sunday he made it funny.
Mm-hmm.
Friday after next when he was Money Mike, he made that funny. When I seen My Wife and Kids when he did the Mike Love episode, I'm like, dude, this dude here funny, man. So he just a different. He got. I ain't gonna say he played the same roles, but he can do different things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like I said, I put it like this: all of them have their own niche and their own talent.
Definitely.
Ricky Smiley is funny, but when he do Bernie Jenkins, he's funny.
But you see, but then we could chime in on that too. Like Mike was saying too, when you go in Hollywood, you go in there with them little rooms. They want you. What first thing they try to do? Put your dress on. You remember what's to do? Brandon T. Jackson. Remember Brandon T. Jackson did
Mama.
And he said he told Brandon, he said, man, don't do it. He said, don't put that dress on, man. He said, because they're trying to get you. He said, even Brandon said he thought he was, you know, kind of like. He said, but ever since after that, his career ain't been the same.
I mean, you know,
Think about all the actors that had dresses on.
well, Tyler Perry had one on.
Okay, but Tyler Perry was already he already had.
See what I'm saying? So my thing
genre.
is, it's like
he control his own
yeah,
narrative.
but that's what I'm saying.
He don't want whatever like that.
But Katt Williams' point is when you put one on, but you can't say that about everybody because Tyler Perry is his own entity. He is on your own
he was already on boss before.
Yeah.
But now when you're not your own
Ricky
boss,
Smiley.
see, he wasn't his own boss then.
But Ricky still is.
You know why? Because he got in a position. Well, he doing radio now.
He doing
right?
radio,
But
just like Steve.
Still,
But that's the thing about it. Steve Harvey said that he didn't want to do, and he said that. I remember that when he was on SHAY said, I didn't want to do movies. But then I'm saying to myself, everybody.
I mean, everybody want to do movies.
But that's what he said. See,
But you seen the thing about the Detroit show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about Katt Williams, they got Katt Williams and Katt Williams.
Yeah. That's why he said. That's why he didn't want to do
So,
it.
just like on Kings of Comedy,
If you
Steve
if you're
was
a comedian, why wouldn't that would be like the next step in your career? Like, why would
I
you do
ain't
this?
understand because he
I don't understand
said
that.
Steve said he didn't want, so he would basically when he was on Club SHAY, say go back and look at
Yeah,
that
I saw,
episode.
yeah.
He was like, I got 7 TV shows and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. But who don't want to be in movies? I mean, you got served.
Mm-hmm.
You did a small role.
Yeah, well, he did when he was on the radio. He Roscoe Jenkins, right?
No,
And he played the radio. He had a little radio station. He was always smoking.
He played in Johnson's Family Reunion.
Yeah, that's it. John's Family Reunion.
But that's said movie. That was said movie. So he had a little small role. So, but like I say, so it's almost like, how can you make that statement when you in movies, but you really don't want to? I'm kind of like, okay, so that's the case. You would have told him, nah, I don't want to do that. But I'm quite sure he did Johnson because him and said it type. But like I said, you got served. Oh, and also he did Nick Cannon movie. When Nick Cannon was a little.
And he was on.
He was a little nerd. He was his daddy. No, he was his daddy. What's the name? What's the name of the movie with the light skin? What's the light skin girl name? He was the pool boy. He was the pool boy in the movie, and he was his daddy. He had the hat on in there.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying, so my thing is, it's kind of, it's not
you gotta
comical.
think
You
about
gotta watch what you say because like some things you say don't really make sense when you was in movies. And my thing is, I mean, it's enough money I think I have for all these guys. And for them guys to
be competitive, but I mean, it's just like you said, man. It's competitive sports. It's a blood sport. It's like, yo, who can get your shots off? Who can make who laugh first?
What's our comedian we like? Tyler Craig. Tyler Craig say Steve Harvey wanted him to do a show over there in what's island? Barbados or somewhere. He gonna give him $500. Tyler Craig said he's gonna call me $500 to fly with us. So what's the point? Which another boy, Tyler Craig said he did a show for Earthquake. No, it was an Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake said, yeah, you'll never do another show with me again because they don't want the people to open up for them to be funny.
See, that's the thing.
That's an ego.
That's an ego thing. But that's what I'm saying. That's why you think about it. Remember when Steve Harvey was talking about that's why he was doing the hosting part?
Well, no, they said Steve was in the shows at the beginning. Guy Torrey was the actual host.
I remember that.
Steve Harvey was coming behind Sid and Bernie.
Yeah, he couldn't.
And they said, listen, they said Katt Williams said the thing said, well, they was in their car, they were running. They were gone by the time Steve got out there. So Steve even said, club, how you gonna come out and say it and burn it? But my thing is, if you funny, you funny.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. Certain. I think, and to Steve's credit, I think Steve is in the best lane he can be in. TV is just
that's his thing. He could talk. He can.
His radio show.
And then you got to think about this. That probably helped catapult him into TV and stuff too when he did Kings of Comedy. How he kind of came on and hosted.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you, he can bring you out now.
Yeah.
He can bring you out. Ricky Smiley funny, but said it's funny and all that. So,
but then he was saying just like how he was saying, but you can't get past the fact that like how he was saying in Hollywood they got them. But he be saying you go in them little back rooms, man. But he said he want his butt to still be vagina, right? He said he want a vagina butt, a virgin butthole, right?
Hey,
think about it, man. All them, and it ain't. A lot of people think it's a conspiracy theory, but when you start putting everything together, you like, bro, that dude. Something in the middle.
Well, like man. For us, we not even in Hollywood.
Not even in there. Yeah.
But it's just that when you see certain things.
Man, I had saw something on was it YouTube or either Instagram. They were putting a collage together of all the actors that did.
Why? Oh, I thought you talking about they wild.
No, they did all the one that wore dresses.
Yeah, I saw that.
And see how they.
I saw that. Okay. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. But my thing is the internet never fails.
It's called buck breaking. They be wanting to buck. That's the master want to buck break you. They see to control you mentally, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? They want to, and so that stuff is real, man.
I ain't saying it ain't, but I mean as
soon as you put that on, bro.
But I guess as a black man, it's kind of crazy that they can't. Like, why they can't? Like, okay. To me personally. Just like when Eddie Murphy went back, got Richard Pryor and Red Fox.
Yeah.
They Harlem Nights. Why you can't get the comedians nowadays, the big ones like the Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
Why they can't do a movie to get all of them?
Because they ain't friendly like that. See, Harlem Nights, those cats back, you got to think about it now when they came up. Those cats was really, good friends. They probably hung out together, you know what I'm saying? Do this and that.
I mean, but that's...
But now...
But if you were... To me, it's all about yourself. If you know you funny... Because like everybody, just like you could ask 100 people right now. 100 people might give you different who's the greatest comedian out there. To me, Dave Chappelle is the funniest thing out. To me, that's my personal opinion.
That's your opinion, yeah.
But somebody else might say Kevin Hart. Somebody might say Steve Harvey. Somebody might say Rick Smiley. Somebody
might say Katt Williams.
Somebody might say Eric Spears. So, so my thing is, you just... They need to stop all this bashing each other.
Another thing that I saw too, a lot of people always think that you got to always try to come together. Bernie Mac's daughter has posted something today, or either was 2 days ago. Like sometimes a lot of people just don't. Like you have fights between your own family sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Your own family members, everybody don't get along.
Oh no. Trust me, I know that.
So that's what I'm saying. So everybody want this to be.
Don't nobody else know that. I know that.
Everybody want everybody to be a come together moment, a kumbaya. It just don't happen like that.
Don't nobody else know that. I know
so that's what I'm saying. So y'all want these comedians.
I work all the time. I know.
Yeah. Y'all want these comedians to be together and laugh and joke. It don't. Some people just don't. It just is what it is.
It's just life. Everybody not gonna get along, but at the same time, I guess we looking at it different because like all y'all making money. So why y'all can't get together and make I think they can make a mega movie with all of them.
They probably can do just like how Tyler Perry did in Atlanta. Well, outside of Atlanta, built his own. You can build your own venues. But
if they bargain each other like this, how they gonna do that?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I was talking about like how you saying if they come together. You come together, y'all put your money together.
Like life. Think about it. Eddie Murphy's a genius. You think of some of the best comedy movies of the last 40, 50 years.
You're going to
say Harlem Nights. You're going to say Life. Anything. Coming to America. So my thing is, Eddie knows.
See, that you got to think about it. All those people that was in that, they was really clicked up. They was really
tight.
Frank.
Like him and Arsenio Hall. They really tight.
They really tight. So,
but they need to. I think that's what we're
missing. It's not going. It can't be like that because you got to think about it. That was the early part of the 80s, right?
Well, 80s were Coming to America. It came out early 80s.
Okay.
Coming to America came out like late 80s.
Yeah.
Harlem Nights and Life came out like in the 90s, so up in there, like early 90s.
Yeah.
But my thing is, we're missing like to me personally, over Life was the last funny.
Yeah, all of them kind of like got together.
You got a bunch of comedians in there, and it wasn't even so much comedians. He said him, but he had other people there, Andy Anderson and all them other people there.
But you got to think about this too. Now it's so much now. Not even before then, like the social media thing is. You got a lot of these new characters coming out, new comedians trying to everybody doing their own thing on social media. The iPhone, these phones are pretty much they don't really need nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can do everything on their own, just like everybody got their own podcast. You know, we can sit in our room, we can sit in your car, you can sit anywhere you want to do.
Yeah.
Put your phone up, hit the camera, hit record, and boom, take off. Get a YouTube page, get a website. And you know, as long as you're good and fun, you get a lot of people that start liking you, start subscribing to your page.
Pretty much what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Pretty much that's it.
I mean, you can build your brand. It's brand building. It's marketing. So you build your brand, you get a lot of people. And then next thing you know, what the sponsors coming in, you know what I'm saying? Hey, can you put this ad in? You know, we pay this much. So when you start building your brand, and a lot of people start gravitating toward you, sponsors start gravitating.
But see, that's the thing. What you're saying is, for us, we trying to get to that point one day. They're already there. So why they can't? See, my thing is, I guess me personally, why you can't come together?
It's a personality.
Put your egos to the side. Let's do this and make this money.
Because guess what? They know what he said. They can make their own money. They don't need you.
True. That's true.
So why would I need your help? I'm making.
Hey.
You know, I don't need you. Back in the day, you need to go to these big time movie MGMs.
True.
You know, all these big movie theater studios and stuff. Now you don't need that.
Yeah, social media is totally different.
You don't
now.
need
It's
that
just
stuff.
a wave now. So
you don't need that. You make your own money.
Yeah, because I mean, like Shannon Sharp podcast.
Exactly. Think about it.
They say he was talking about it today. So he was getting hated on because he had like over 19 million views for. Now that was just early when I saw that. I'm like, just because. But my thing is,
what it is. Yeah, you gonna get backlash. It is. That's like how you say it is what it is.
Yeah,
people gonna hate. People gonna love. He just put the product out there.
But the thing I love about him is that how he got done on FS1 with that show he was on.
He's like,
and look how it prospered. He left there. He went to ESPN, brought their ratings back up with Stephen A. Smith. Then he got Club Shay. Then him and Ocho Cinco got their own podcast.
See what he doing? He trying to build his own media.
Oh, for sure. Listen.
So what he did was he said, you know what, man? He said to himself, I'm not gonna let no other job dictate my future. You know what
he done figured it out.
That's why you saying you got that. He can sit in. He can get him sit in his own house, man.
Like I say, man, to me, see me sitting right here trying to be where he at. I got nothing but respect and love for him. I love him. I think him and Ocho Cinco are the funniest podcast out right now. When I say funnies, I still love the Pivot. I still love KG. I still love Gilly Wallow. I still love.
There's a lot of podcasts that's out there.
I love Cameron and Mace.
Yeah, Cameron and Mace.
I love Matt Barnes and Stephen A. Jackson. Up in Smoke. I love. So my thing is, why should we sit here right now and pour dirt on all of those podcasts? When hopefully we trying to be with all y'all at. So that's the thing that's what I'm trying to say about these comedians. Try to get together. Hopefully somebody watch this podcast and like, you know what, these cats is gonna be something. This help them out to get to. That's all it's about, man. Helping each other out. So
each one teach one, bring the next person up.
On that note, man, like I say, so we're gonna give y'all a lot more content.
Definitely.
A lot more shows coming up. We're gonna have different people on the show.
Definitely.
But like I say, hit that like, subscribe, comment button.
Yeah, we just ain't going to be two talking heads just talking y'all just looking at us all day long, being for the next 20, 30 minutes or whatever. We definitely going to have different people on here.
We're going to come from different locations, different area. We pulling up on anybody.
Different topics. It's still going to be sports, music, entertainment, with various other little stuff, whatever comes on, in the news cycle.
Like the comedian stuff today. Because to me, the reason we had to kick into that because everybody was talking about it.
News cycle.
So my thing is, there's no point in us not talking about it and touching on it. Like I say, man, it's just a topic. So
it's just an opinion. It's not nothing based on fact. It's just our opinion.
That's all we are.
Everybody
We just want to know what
opinion.
y'all think. So put the comment button. Put in there what y'all think about the little feud going on. Think about. Let us know who you think will win in the playoffs. Like I say, man, just keep rocking with us, man. We're going to bring y'all more content. We ain't stopping 2024. We're going to make it big and better.
Make sure y'all subscribe, too.
Peace out.
Peace.